What's going on, guys? It's your boy Mike coming at y'all with a video today, man. You know, I gotta flash the polo, gotta show the polo, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm really steezed out today. I got that shit on today, man. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I had to go to City of Atlanta Municipal Court and deal with something. I had a little ticket, but all praise be to God, man. Everything got dismissed, man. You walk in, you show a little bit of manners, you dress nice, put some nice loafers on, come in clean, say yes ma'am, no ma'am, you know, and all that stuff, and you're good. But anyway, man, this video is not about that. This video is just my introductory video to kind of get us back going with my channel and everything like that with Ecom Performance. I don't know if you guys know, but I just had a newborn baby on January 21st. His name is Mason Alexander, and you know, he's a beautiful baby, man. I love him to death. He keeps me up all night long, but it's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure to be a father. It's a pleasure to be an influence on him, and he has presented me with so many different ways that I can better myself, right? So that's what this first video is going to be about, guys. I just got a new iPhone 14 Pro, so now I'm able to record videos again. I had my old phone that's kind of cracked, so I just was kind of being lazy about getting it fixed, and I was like, why not just get a new phone, right? But you know, guys, man, it is amazing to be alive today. It's amazing to be here. It's amazing to experience all the blessings I'm able to experience each and every single day, man. But the thing I want to talk to you about in this video, man, is just staying consistent, staying on the grind, keeping to your purpose, keeping your word to yourself, and being the man that you want to be in life, man. All right, so let's get started, man. So first, I want to talk about how do you stay on the right path and do the things that kind of make you happy each day, and also help you be congruent with your path and your purpose, and help you make yourself parallel with your goals, right? And I think the first way that you can do that, in my opinion, is looking at the things that you regret on a daily basis. So if you tend to regret certain things, or you tend to feel bad or down about certain things that you do during the day, maybe it could be food, it could be watching too much TV, it could be not working out, it could be different type of things that you may do, it could be drinking alcohol, it could be smoking weed, whatever it may be. You know, all these things can be things that make you happy in the moment, instant gratification, right? But they don't provide you with the delayed sense of gratification, or they don't provide you with any type of value later, right? And I know some people may argue and say, oh, it makes me creative, oh, blah, blah, blah. There are many ways that I can argue that point, and many ways that I can tell you that it doesn't, you know, and you can do this stuff without any of those external validation factors, right? So that's the first step, man, is kind of looking at those things. And one thing that I have yet to do is literally write them down. I've wrote them down a couple times, but literally write down the things that I regret, and then go back and make sure every day that I'm not doing it. But I do avoid those things each and every day. But my biggest thing that I'm trying to work towards right now is writing down my objectives, my goals, the things I want to do, because I do that, but I don't do it every single day. I do it maybe, I would say, every couple weeks, and I think that's just not enough. I think you need to do it every single day and reflect and write things down. But if you're not even to the point where you're writing things down weekly or bi-weekly or every other couple weeks or whatever, or even every month, then you need to really get to that point so you can kind of write things out so they can come to fruition in real life, man. You know, so that's the first thing I would say, is kind of think about the things that don't make you feel good. They make you feel good in the moment, right? And then they don't make you feel good a little bit later, right? Those type of things are the things that you really want to cut out. And I think that's a really quick way to get into a mindset that is congruent with your purpose, that is congruent with the man you want to be, right? Because if you're doing things that you don't really like in trueness and in a factual sense, then you're not being a man who's lined up with his personal beliefs, right? And that can be really detrimental to the mindset of a man who wants to go far in life, who wants to be an inspiration to others, not only to himself, but to his kids, to his family, to his mother, to his brothers and sisters, or whatever, to his aunts and uncles. Wants to be an inspiration, wants to be a person that someone looks to for information, you know, for advice, for things like that, for a model of success, right? And I think that is how we all want to be looked at, but we just have to find our own lane and how we can do that. And I think once the majority of the men get into this new way of man, the world's going to be a better place, you know? It's truly going to be a better place. You know, I think the next way that you can align yourself with your purpose and get closer to who you want to be is by working out each and every single day. I mean, even if it's not each and every single day, at least 4 to 5 times a week, right? And you need to be in the gym going hard, not just showing up, but actually in there going hard. So if you're able to really get some good pump and really get in there, get some good cardio, some good resistance work, all those things are going to be able to take you to the next level as a man. And if you're not, I remember my uncle, who was an amazing basketball player, played for UGA. He was a captain at UGA, University of Georgia. And, he always told me, a man that doesn't engage and doesn't involve himself in sports, something's always going to be wrong with that man. And that's been my model, in my opinion, for my entire life. Like my son, he's going to play every single sport that I enjoy, and then he's going to be able to pick which one that he really enjoys, and we can enjoy that together. Like I'll give him a variety, and then he picks which one he really loves, and then he takes off with that, and that's what we're going to do here in the Smith household, you know what I'm saying? So that's the second thing, is just working out, man, really getting in there, working out. So I think the first thing is to remove those negative things that you're doing, and those are interchangeable. I believe even if you're doing negative things but you're getting your workout in every day, you can always put working out first before you start removing those things, because working out is going to motivate you to really remove those things from your life, because you're going to start to find that, okay, when I do these negative things, I don't want to work out now, or my workout goes poorly, or my digestive system is not working right because I ate the wrong things prior to the workout, or last night, or whatever it may be. And so you're going to be more motivated to press forward and to move forward, etc. Right? All right, man. So the third thing that I would say to get on your path to personal development, personal growth, etc., is to start reading books, guys. Really start reading books. So some of the books that I've read this year and going into last year even, I've read The 4-Minute Mile, which talks about Roger Bannister and his journey to break the 4-minute mile, right? And I am a track runner myself. I've run 15 minutes, 32 seconds in the 5K. I've run 4 minutes and 18 seconds in the mile race. So I'm actually pretty quick, only 18 seconds off that 4-minute mile. That was his barrier way back when. So I've read that book. I've read Digital Minimalism by Cal Newport. Digital Minimalism is a great book that you can read to kind of help yourself move away from social media, or find your niche in social media in a way that you're not always on it seeking validation or looking at what everybody else is doing, right? So I am on social media, but I tend to delete it a lot and stay off of it for a day or two every week. Like I don't stay on it much, and I don't just surf it looking at everybody's stuff. And if I catch myself doing that, I immediately go ahead and delete the app. And I'm like, okay, you're doing too much right now, man. Just delete the app, come back to it tomorrow, come back to it 2 days from now, but you need to get off of it. Or if I post something and I find myself, hey, I didn't get enough likes, blah, 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 I go ahead and delete the app. I'm not going to delete the post, but I'll delete the app. And I'm not worried about who likes my stuff, man. I post what I want to post. If you like it, cool. If you don't, fuck off. And that's just my opinion on it. And that's just because I know that I'm moving forward. I have such high confidence in regard to me moving forward and doing the things that I want to do and pursuing my goals and passions, etc., that I don't really give a shit who likes it or who doesn't. I'm going to show you how much I'm winning no matter how you like it, right? Boom. All right, so that's another book that I read, Digital Minimalism by Cal Newport. It really talks about the negatives of social media and how in some cultures, like they literally don't have any social media, right? And I forget exactly which culture he talks about in there, but it's some type of like little condensed society where they operate like they're almost in the 1800s or whatever. And you can get the book, read it, man. He'll talk about that society, how it's still prevalent today and how they still operate. And when they get to a certain age, they give the kids a choice. Hey, you can branch off into society or you can stay here. And then a large percentage of them choose to stay because they see everything that goes on outside of their culture, and they tend to stay inside of the culture with no social media, and technology, which is really interesting. And they have their own forms of technology, but it's only technology that's beneficial to moving their society forward, not detrimental, right? All right, so another book that I've read is Tim Grover, Relentless by Tim Grover. All right, that is the book to read, man, if you really want to gain the mindset you need to gain to go hard, man. Tim Grover was MJ, Michael Jordan's trainer, basketball player, Bulls. I'm sure everybody knows him. If you don't, you live under a rock probably. But MJ, and that's the GOAT to me, man. I am an MJ fan. So, hey, it is what it is. Some people like LeBron, some people like MJ, some people like, Larry Bird, some people like Magic, whoever, some people like Kobe, whoever you like. I like MJ. So that's just me, right? I'm arguing with some of my guys about it, but hey, it is what it is. I like MJ, man. Whatever, man. some people get into like high depth arguments about it. I'm just like, dude, why do you care so much about my opinion? I like MJ. Okay, whatever. But anyway, Tim Grover was MJ's trainer, and man, he really helped MJ get to where he was able to get in comparison to where he was at the beginning of his career through strength training, mindset, etc., and all those things. So Tim Grover, Relentless, amazing book. I'll give you guys 5 books. All right, and I think the most recent book I've read was Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, a philosopher. And that book really just teaches you a lot of things about how to be stoic. It's a stoicism book, and it's a philosophy book, so it's one of those. And I mean, it's not an easy read. It is a challenging read, but I think it's really beneficial. Another book that I've read is Awaken the Giant by Tony Robbins. I think it's a great book. It's probably my least favorite out of the 5, just because it's really long and it involves a lot of deep work. So you have to really write stuff out. You have to really, and I don't want to say it's my least favorite. It's just probably the toughest read. It's the toughest read because not only is it the longest, but it requires a lot of like self-reflection, and it requires a lot of like, okay, I might not agree with this, or I might agree with this, and you have to debate with yourself in your head about if you care about this. And in reality, a lot of the stuff that he talks about, it's all truth. And sometimes you just don't want to be as grateful and have the gratitude in the moment and be able to, and sometimes you're too lazy to utilize the exercise in the book. And that's just how I was. Like, I mean, I was like, he'd be like, oh, okay, in this chapter, you really want to do this exercise. It's going to really benefit you. And, you know, I'd be in my bed reading the book. I'm like, oh man, I really don't want to get up and grab a pencil and paper right now, bro. Like, I'm just trying to read the book. So, but yeah, it's one of those. And so, but I think if you really need to do some self-work, deep work, and reflection, that's your book. But look, guys, you know, this video is just an introductory video, man, to get us back into the groove of going, man. It's Ecom Performance, baby. It's about to be summertime. And man, I've been training hard. You know, no smoking, no drinking, none of that BS. Just training hard, trying to get down to below 14 minutes in the 5K is the goal. And we have huge goals. We have huge, immense goals. And I think that's where you get to where you want to be, man, is by having huge, immense goals. So that when you do something that goes against that, you really feel like you're lying to yourself, right? You got to have those big, huge goals that, you know, you want to aim for the stars, land on the moon, right? You know, if you aim for the stars, you can land on the moon, or you may even reach the stars, man. So it's like, hey, let's go, man. 2023, man. This our year, baby. This our year, man. And you know, we not slowing down to stop it for nobody. And we understanding our value. We understanding our growth. We're appreciating our growth. You know, we appreciating the people that we love, and we're understanding our flaws, and we're working on those flaws. And if you're in the wrong, we're apologizing. You know what I'm saying? We're not holding grudges. We're not doing things like that, man. But as a man, if you need to stand up for something you believe in, or you need to stand up for your family or your name, you must do so. Okay? Because at the end of the day, we're still men. It's not about just being old, happy-go-lucky, soft, new age men. No, we're Jordan Peterson says it, man. He says, you know, a man who's just nice, that's not a great man. You know, a man who is capable of great chaos and great violence, but chooses not to go that way in the right situations, that's the most dangerous man. Because he has his emotions in check, but also he's very dangerous from a physical standpoint. So you really don't want to fuck with him, you know? And it is what it is, man. So, guys, it's your boy Mike, CEO, owner of Ecom Performance, LLC. You can go to ecomperformance.com and grab my ebook. It teaches you everything you need to know about running, man. If you want to become a great runner, you can learn it for $10 by just grabbing my book off ecomperformance.com, man. You know what I'm saying? And it teaches you everything. It gives you my whole journey of over a decade of training. You know, and I'm at a 15-minute, 32-second 5K right now, 4:18 mile. If you want to learn how to get there or faster, just read my book, man. I'll tell you how I did it. They say the best way to get to where somebody is to see what they do, model it, and then move forward. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's what it is, man. It's your boy Mike. I'm out.